Hi, and welcome to today's Wellness Wednesday video. The essence that came up today came up under loneliness, and it's the essence of heather. Um, I'm not that familiar with this one, but I think it's beautiful. I think all of them are beautiful, to be fair. But heather talks about a loneliness that is deep and painful. And what it talks about is a heather type, or someone who could benefit from heather, is someone who is in so much pain and loneliness and sadness that they reach out to others in a dysfunctional way. So they reach out to others through always talking about their problems, kind of looking for that connection, but in an unhealthy way, in a way that actually ends up kind of turning people off and not allowing people to make that empathic connection because they are constantly um, kind of talking about their problems or stewing over their problems. Or I kind of get that what I sense with this is it's someone who, if you go, oh, I'm having a bad day, and they go, oh, wow, and then they go into this whole monologue about their horrible day or what happened to them, or they go on and on and on. Um, so I think this is beneficial for all of us to listen to. If you recognize this in yourself, then it definitely, Heather, can help you. Um, what it helps with is to open your soul, to move away from being self absorbed to self fulfilling by caring for others. So it's through the openness and the sharing and the caring for others that allows you to receive what you are so craving and so starving for. Um, so it's beautiful in that way if that kind of resonates with you. If you're somebody who catches yourself in conversation going, oh, well, and then going into, like I said, a whole monologue about your problems. Or if you tend to, every time you talk to people, just want to talk about your problems, then Heather can help you in that way. But I also find it's beneficial because it gives the rest of us who maybe aren't a Heather type or needing Heather, it gives the rest of us kind of an understanding of where that energy is coming from. And yes, I can think of people that I know in my life or have known in my life who are like this, who could definitely use Heather. And I find it really hard to make that connection, which is natural. And it is the Heather type soul lesson to learn this. But it gives us a little bit more understanding of where that's coming from. That it is coming from a place of great sadness and great pain. And so it's not, I guess it allows us to be a little bit more compassionate and hold that space for them a little bit more because we can understand that it's coming from that not so good place. So I think it's beneficial for everyone, those who need Heather because they are feeling that craving for connection, and are getting it or trying to get it in unhealthy ways and unsuccessful ways. But also for the rest of us to recognize that that's where that energy is coming from. And so we can try and have a little bit more compassion and hold a little bit more space for them because there is pain and suffering. So beautiful flower essence overall for everybody. I think loneliness is something that we all kind of go through, and especially this past year, and with the kind of lockdowns and everything else, I think a lot of people are feeling very lonely. So just recognize this, and if it's something that you are interested in bringing in, then you can DM me and I can tell you how to do that. Or if you are wanting a personal flower essence session where we energetically bring in personal flower essences for you to help your soul move through what it needs to move through, to give kind of you an intellectual understanding of what's going on, then you can DM me or you can check out my website and book either a consult call or book a session on my website. So, here to help, and I wish you all well. And also, I'm going to try this Friday at 12 o'clock noon, Mountain Standard Time, so my time zone. I'm going to do some free, I call them Flower Essence Fridays usually, and I do them in a post. But I'm going to do a live mini healing session. So if you want to try it, If you've been curious about the flower essences, join me for that because I'd love to have you. And we just go with what comes up, a flower essence that comes up for you specifically. And I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised that it's kind of exactly what you need, because it always is. So I wish you all well. Take care of each other, take care of yourself, and much love.